Yep, Trump got elected.
It's the only reason the stock market is up.
Stock market up, Bitcoin up, everything up. They all said that he wouldn't do shit, he couldn't do shit, he wasn't gonna make it. He was dead in the motherfucking grave. Trump was dead. He was dead, dude, dead as dirt. He was dead, and he come back to life. That Trump. So, as much as I love him,
the deciding votes.
as much as I love him, you always got to be cautious of things. You know what I'm saying? Because there could be like, well, I don't know, like, and this may be crazy, but there's going to be an antichrist. So, you know, Trump, the life of the antichrist is going to mimic. The life of the antichrist is going to mimic Christ. So, Trump was dead in the water, and he basically got resurrected. So, I'm looking, and then Elon Musk, like he has like global reach. He has communication. That's what the Antichrist is. He's going to have communication with everybody. Anyways, let's listen to this for a second. Basically, he's just said that he's going to go to war with the cartels, which is crazy because like everybody who goes to war with cartels ends up losing. But this is the Donald. He doesn't lose at anything. So
now she wants to raise taxes for the typical family by $3,000 a year.
And I'm smoking my cigarette this morning.
For the hardworking Americans who's
smoking a cigarette, listening to Trump.
Killed, and said recently that there is not one thing that she would do differently.
Not one thing she would do different. That's crazy.
I'm sure she could have come up with a couple of things if she really thought about it.
I know.
So much destruction caused.
So much destruction.
One of the things that people don't talk about, and the news never talks about, they don't talk about.
What don't they talk about?
Afghanistan, but this is
Afghanistan. Oh yeah, they just left everything. They didn't just leave.
325,000 children are missing.
Holy shit.
Dead, sex slaves or slaves.
I tell people all the time. 300,000.
25,000.
It's amazing.
Who came in through the open border.
Wow.
Are now missing. Many of them are dead.
Dead.
Nobody talks about it.
Nobody talks about it. That's right. Where are the children?
This must be a mistake. This can't be possible.
Where are the children, Kamala? Where are the children?
You're talking about take your largest stadium and fill it up many times.
10 times.
What kind of numbers are.
10 times,
Here
bro.
Today is
it's crazy.
Michael Copy, a small business owner who runs a dry cleaner.
I'm gonna pause this just for a second.
To get by because of what?
I'm gonna pause this just for a second. Trump has been the only president to come out and be like, we got to stop the trafficking of our children. And I'm so glad that he's done that. That's what I wanted to stop for. Yeah, I really wanted, I mean, like, it's kind of crazy to think that that many children have been lost or, like, don't know where they are. But, you know, I have been hearing about this for a long time. In fact, I've said that on my podcast or my episode previous to this, is that somewhere along that border is a shipping container full of people. And if you want to see what else I said, you can go back to that. But anyways, in that shipping container, bad things are happening. Bad things are going to happen to those people in that shipping container. It's crazy.
We had an expansion plan about 6 years ago that we had to pause because we have to wait for customers to catch up with the supply chain issues still. Because we're a small business, we can't double our price points. Although the cost of doing business now is
double,
3 or 4 times what it was just a few years ago. So we've had to get creative. Our industry, probably 30% in the dry cleaning industry, never survived COVID.
Wow.
And just recently this summer, I was contacted, my wife and I, by another local.
I need dry cleaning. I need a dry cleaning service.
My wife been there for about 35 years. Their lease was up.
Oh, you like this,
and
guys?
The landlord was doubling their rent, which would have meant that that's what they've been
doubling their
rent for probably the better part of 20 years.
Wow.
So they had to make a decision. Do they hand the keys back or do we get creative, work together?
Our economy is going to go
resources?
up and up and up and
so
up
what
and
we
up
did was we
because
figured out
Trump's
the
in
right
office
price
now.
point for
It's
them when we
crazy.
did their cleaning for them.
It's crazy how on almost on like day one, this guy can get the stock market, Bitcoin to go up, everything to go up. I mean, like it feels just like the world turned around in an instant because of this guy.
Can you guys help us also, because we're going through the same thing?
Going through the same thing.
Thank you. It seems now.
I see 2 people live viewing. Hit the like button and subscribe to me. I don't go live often. I probably will more often now. 4 years ago, I said that I was going to make a podcast and I was going to start a show, but I didn't. I didn't feel like there was a need. I felt like there was enough people out there talking about the same relevant things that I was talking about. But now I feel like there's so many people talking about the same things, and you know, Trump's a big advocate for the same things that I talk about. You know, we want border security. We want our manufacturing jobs back. We want America to be great again. Look at this guy. Day one, he's out here. He's out here on the podium speaking, no teleprompter. He's just going at it, and he's not even the president. He's like 60 days away from being the president, and he's already making like moves in the global markets. So, gosh.
And the response was,
you know what Joe Biden did day one? Joe Biden day one did he did the 42 executive orders that really screwed up things for America. And I'm so glad that we have our great leader, the great white hope, back at it again, doing his job. Let's listen in for a minute.
When we did this, because we had our hurricanes too. We had some bad ones, but
hurricane
with it. It's not there. And then you see that.
Oh yeah, the hurricane. Man, let's give it up to Elon Musk for like stopping whatever he was doing and sending all those people Starlink. Man, I don't think there was a more influential person in this year's election than Elon Musk. His episode with Joe Rogan on that podcast, when he looked like directly into the camera and was like, you got to vote like your life depends on it. This is the last election that we're going to have. And man, like the conviction in his eyes and like the passion that he had, like it was just like oozing off of this guy. Man, give it up to Elon Musk. What a great individual. I can remember, I tell this story a lot, is when I was a kid, would get Popular Mechanics magazines, and I've been into cars my whole life. I love cars. I'm a guy. I love cars. And I had this Popular Mechanics magazine, and I remember seeing the Roadster and the company Tesla just starting to form. And I remember taking that to my parents, the Popular Mechanics magazine. I remember taking it to my parents and like being so like, oh my God, this guy, Elon Musk, you know, he's created PayPal, he's done all this stuff, da, 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 da. And I remember taking it to my parents and my parents being like, get out of here. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, and I just remembered that. It's not like they were discrediting him, but I was like, here, look at this person, you know, of significance. And here, like 20 years later, he's there influencing elections. So that's that.
13 U.S. service members who lost their lives. Kamala said she was the.
Good morning, everybody. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope you all woke up with some energy. Hope you all woke up with some drive in your heart to get after it this morning, to go get something done. If anything, just put a smile on people's faces. You know, it's amazing how much a smile, just a little smile will do. You know, there's so much hate and there's so much divisiveness across the internet as we go through our social media in the morning, Facebook, Instagram. Just try to put a smile on people's faces today.
Kamala never reached out to the family
Yo,
members of the
hit that
warriors,
like button.
and she said she was going to, but she never did. She never called anybody. And Christy, I'd like you to come up and say a few words, please.
I gotta stop puffing on this thing. This thing is too good. It's like some kind of mix in here, mix of stuff somebody did for me, and this thing is so good.
My name is Christy Shamblin, and my daughter-in-law is Sergeant Nicole, and
Sergeant
she was killed in
Nicole.
the botched Afghanistan exit at Abbey Gate.
Botched
She was the
Afghanistan.
cornerstone of a very large family.
Dang.
Planning family gatherings and holiday meals, Christmas.
I couldn't even imagine that. That's what Kamala said. She said she couldn't even imagine it. In the chat here, it says, pack your bags, illegals. What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about illegals being here? I mean, because I love that America has the lure. It's like luring people in. That it has the lure of people all over the world. But if you take your best and your brightest out of the country, and you're able to get out of your country because you've made a business, or you're in college and you're smart enough and you've got enough money to come to the United States and become a U.S. citizen, what does that do for your country? Because now you're taking the best and the brightest out of that country to go to the United States. And if you guys really want to see like the struggle that's going on in the border right now, and what's going on, is go over to YouTube. We're on here now. Go to YouTube and go to this guy's YouTube channel called Bald and Bankrupt. And he's got a video where he flies in to South America in the Darien Gap, and he basically goes along with the illegal immigrants as they come up through to the southern border, and he documents that whole trip up through the Darien Gap, through the Amazon, through the rivers, through the jungle. And let me tell you, it is a crazy video to see all those people. I mean, like, to watch it hurt my heart. It actually hurt my heart to watch that, because I was so torn, because a lot of these people are fleeing places that are desperate economic situations. They're low income, and they don't have anything. What they have on their back is all that they have. And I've been in that situation, so I know exactly how that feels of not having anything but what's on your back. And for them to go through the jungle and the rains and the cartel and all that stuff is, I mean, there's a lot of people that lose their life, a lot of women that get sexually trafficked, and the lure of America is causing that. Now, in the Bald and Bankrupt video, he talks about man, I just lost my train of thought. That's so weird. He's talking about all the non-governmental agencies. So all along the way up to the border are all these non-government organizations that are helping the illegals, helping them have food and water and shelter. And like I said, I'm all for bringing the best and the brightest to this country, but at the same time, it's like, I have been to 30 countries myself. I've been to 30 countries. Every single one of those countries that I went to, I had to present my passport. I had to tell them exactly what I was doing, where I was going, and what I was doing. So, we got to know who's coming into our country. So, let's listen in for a bit longer. If you're in here, hit the like button, please.
Incompetent, a total train wreck who has destroyed everything in her path. She's destroyed everything.
It's amazing.
She left 21 million aliens pour across our country.
Oh, let's talk about this. Kamala Harris, in 3 months, raised over $1 billion for her campaign and spent all of it. She spent all of that money, $1 billion in 3 months. What could you do with $1 billion in 3 months? If I had $1 billion, I would probably If I had $1 billion, let's just say if I had $1 million, close. If I had $1 million, I would probably buy a business that was helping the community out in some way. I would buy a small house, a mobile house, like a little mobile home, and like a moving home. Let's see, a Class A motorhome, and then I would just invest all my money into a business. That's what I would do with $1 million. Kamala spent $1 billion. I think about that every election cycle, how all these candidates raise all this money, you know, whether it be one side or the other, and all that money is spent on getting them elected. Ads, you know, hotels, you know, all the stuff that has to go along with her team or whoever's team going across the United States. Thank you for the live viewers. If you're in here, hit that like button. I don't go live often, but when I do it for Trump. Yeah, in the chat here, it says Batman 2028. Elon Musk single-handedly became Batman and saved Gotham overnight. I'm speechless when it comes to Elon Musk. And by the way, I'm locked out of my X account right now. I don't know why they locked me out of my X account. You can follow me on X. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. No, you can't follow. You can follow me on Facebook, but I don't follow nobody on Facebook. And my Instagram, I'll put the links. I'll put the links into my social media at the bottom, in the bottom here. I'm about to go put on a suit. So I'm either gonna put on a blue suit, brown suit, or a black suit. But I think I'm gonna go with a. What do you guys think? What color suit should I put on today? With what I'm wearing? With what I'm wearing today, what color suit should I put on? I'm wearing browns today. Browns and blues. I'm thinking. Tell me what you guys think in the chat. What color suit should I wear today? You know, I see so many people that had so much invested into this election. In fact, I got a guy who he's one of my friends, and he made me a bet about the election, and he's yet to call me. So I know he's a little bit sore about the loss, but and that's why I haven't contacted him. But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting because I don't need the money. But you know, like when he comes to see me again, I'm probably not even going to say anything about the money. I'm just going to be like, "Hey, how's that Kamala Harris win?" Every morning I put a little bit of salt in this water, like a little bit of that Himalayan pink salt in here, just like a little tiny bit. And yeah, I don't know why I do that. Somebody told me that I should put like a little bit of Himalayan sea salt in here. And so, yeah. Hope all y'all are doing great this morning. It's a beautiful day. It's almost the weekend, isn't it? I put so many hours into here at this store that I don't like. I sometimes forget actually what day it is. And my little thing up here doesn't have a day, but I swear it feels like it's Sunday and it's Monday and it's Sunday and it's Monday. And I'm like, gosh, where does the time go? Where does the time go? Yeah. Hey, you know what time it is? It's almost time to cook some eggs. I got like a little one of those griddles in here, one of those portable griddles, and so I just bring my food here and I just eat here. I'm here all the time. We're here at Sanaa City. Yeah, and I had a package come yesterday. Had this package come yesterday, right? 2 people tried to deliver it. The first person tried to deliver. I was like, no, I'm not this person. Then they tried to deliver it again, and so I just took it. So then I thought maybe it's the store next door or the other store, but neither one of them said. So got a package here. Y'all ever had a package arrive and it's not yours? I'm a little bit concerned about it because it's got like this open for inspection. It was actually opened. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, bro, it's got her phone number on it. Bro. I know that phone number. Now I'm like, huh. I think I know what's going on here. I think I know. I think I know now. What do y'all? I'm so wow. That's crazy. That's amazing. If you're in here, hit that like button. I'm listening to Trump this morning, watching him do some announcement. Already, he's basically talking about how he's going to, try to get the people that are not supposed to be in this country out of this country. Would you let people in your house that you did not know? What's going on, guy? My friend, how are you? How are you, man? You doing all right today? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I would say you're my first customer, but you're not. So you're my second customer this morning. Actually, I think the third. You're my third customer this morning. So, yeah. How's it going with you, buddy?
Not too bad. You got some of those.
Hell yeah, I got a new order in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I called on Monday and I got them last night. So, yeah, I had a couple of people buy some, but man, the sales rep at the wholesaler, he's like, man, I need you to get 1,000 of them at a time. I'm like, bro, like I don't need I wish I had that kind of traffic, but I just don't have that. I mean, I would love to have that much, but let me get you right. Let me get this little baggie. What else do you want? You want something else?
So I'm gonna get. How much for 3?
$24.99.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Three?
3 tablets.
Bet.
And, I think I'll just get a vape.
Vape? I got you, dog. I'm gonna set this up right here.
I'm gonna take
These?
yeah, one of those health bars.
Which one?
How about just a Fuji ice?
Fuji ice? Yeah, bust it open, man. Make sure it's good because they're the older model, so sometimes they'll like mess up a little bit or burn out every once in a while.
Sure.
So I just tell people to go ahead and try it out first. She should be all good to go though. Yeah. Yeah. Man, like 4 years ago, I told myself that I was gonna start doing a podcast and like being live and doing stuff, and I didn't, and I regret it because. I just regret it, because I see a lot of people online like Aiden Ross and Kyson Nat and Jack Doherty and all these like fucking idiots, and they have all these live streams and they have nothing good to say. It's not like they're like giving good advice to men, and so I'm like, bro, like why the fuck not? Good, bad, indifferent?
Oh, this one's dead.
That one's dead. She's going in the dead box. Try another one. That's why I was like, go ahead and try it, man, because those are a little bit older. So let me throw this one away. Oh man, I'm ordering a new suit today. Yeah, I'm gonna get another suit today. I think I'm gonna get this olive green one. I just bought like a couple from this one place, and so they sent me like a gift card because I had spent so much money with them, and so I'm gonna use it to buy another suit. That's how they get you, bro. They keep on sending you like free money, then but it's on sale. So it's like, man, like how could you not buy a $400 suit for this, like, a fraction of the cost,
Yeah.
Is that one good?
This one's good.
She good to go. She's rocking and rolling this morning. I need to get one of those rip-its. I need to rip it to slow the fuck down. Like I'd be like until I get some energy. Then I'm like,
You want me to bring one over from the refrigerator?
yeah, bring me one. Hell yeah, bring me that one. Which one is that? The Stinger mode. Today's episode is brought to you by Rip It. Whenever you need to get ripped, drink a Rip It. Fucking knockoff energy drinks. Thank you, brother.
I got you.
I appreciate you. And then you want those things. It's gonna be $24.99. Bing. Then we're doing card.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and tap or insert for me, whichever one you got, and I'll give you right here. I was like, I see these people, man. They have like hundreds of thousands of people on their live stream, and they're like doing nothing. They're just like acting like a fool the whole time. I'm like, how in the fuck? Like,
It's crazy. It's like millions of people watching. It's like,
yeah, people watching some like 18 to 25-year-old kid running around his house like a fucking idiot. So I was like, I might as well like get on and tell people and show people, because you know what, I like, for a long time in my life, like I've been selfish with my talents.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be a teacher, and then I quit teaching, and so then I was like, I don't want to give my talents and my time to these kids that are like don't give a shit to nobody, you know. So I guess that's kind of like a fucked up way to think about things, but it's
No.
like man, like you know how they say ignorance is bliss. It's like if you just go off to an island and be by yourself. No, let the world's problems be the world's problems, right? And that's like a good way to think about things. But then, like it's like man, the world needs certain things.
Yeah.
Like the world needs you. The world needs Javelin, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. I
get what
appreciate you,
you're saying.
brother.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Have a good day, brother. I hope you be safe and put a smile on somebody's face today, okay?
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Well, I gotta help my friend move. So.
Oh
You should have-
shit. Hell, he'll be smiling at the end of the day. Yeah, man, those things are gonna help you out too.
Good.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. This one's dead. This one's dead. What do you mean this one's dead? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go from being like super like to calm because I'm gonna drink the energy drink. That's just how I work. It's like I'm supposed to be on like what's that one called? What's that one drug they have for kids called Adderall? Yeah, Adderall. I need to be sped up to be slowed down. This girl, so Justice Shaw said this. What did he say? Laugh my own. This one's dead. Did I say that? I must have said that. Huh? I must have said this one's dead. Dang. Most people that wear a hat, when they take off their hat, they look like dog shit. I probably do too, though. But like you notice all those like country singers, they have hats on, and like women are like, oh my god, the country cowboy in his hat and all that bullshit. Then they take off his hat and he just becomes like a normal dude, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just a normal dude. You just had a hat on. But you know what the hat does for me? I'm not gonna say it on camera. I'm not even gonna admit it. Like that's one thing I would change. Like whatever I was referring to, that's the one thing I would change about myself or about my facial features. But listening to Trump, let's get back to Trump.
No, they're going to destroy. I'm the one that saved it, and for 4 years we made it even better.
4 more years. 4 more years.
Because they're allowing millions of these people to go.
Millions of people.
Medicare, they're going to destroy it. You're going to destroy the whole country. Because it's not
Well, Kamala's still in office, guys. So we still got that crazy lady up in that White House.
Oh, I'm going to raise that. He's going to raise.
Y'all hit that like button. There's 26 people in here. Hit that like button for me, please.
And I have done that, but I've got to lower taxes, and she's raising taxes by 30, 40, and 50%.
30, 40, 50% she's going to raise the tax. Crazy.
Because I hope people understand. These people lie. They lie. They're very disingenuous. And
the mainstream media lies like crazy.
And it's interesting because
and you know what's so like I've met people that all they listen to is CNN, MSNBC, CBS, ABC. That's all they listen to. They never listen to no podcast. They don't listen to no radio. They don't listen to, and that's bad. Like you got to get a diverse group of info coming in at you because you need to be able to discern what's the truth and what's not the truth. Because there's so much lies out here. You know what? I used to think that there used to be 20% bad and 80% good, right? That's how things were. 80% good. Most of the people you come across, the things you got involved with, 80% good, 20% bad. Now it's just the reverse. Everything is bad. 80% bad, 20% good. It's like hell on earth now.
very well, we're leading, I believe, in all 7 swim states.
Wait, he's talking about the presidential election, and I guess they still haven't gotten all the votes tallied and everything tallied up, which is kind of crazy that after like 2 or 3 days they don't have all of.
Get better. And that's why we're here, just to do a statement. It's an honor to have some of
Can't you? Isn't that just crazy when you hear the statement make America great again, that triggers and invokes people to like not want. I mean, I've been to 30 countries. Every single one of those countries, the people that lived in those countries, they loved their country. I mean, people I met in Switzerland, people I met in England, people I met in Korea, people I met in Africa, in Egypt, people I met in Australia. Every one of those, all those people love their country. They had pride for their country. They had passion for their country. Like, to be passionate and to be proud of your country in America, like it's like, what the fuck? Like, why? Bro, America is the greatest nation on earth. If there's a greater nation on earth, type it in the chat. What about economy? What about the economy? Well, look, the night of the election, Bitcoin hit 75,000. I bought in at Bitcoin. I put like 10,000 in Bitcoin on, I think it was October the 11th. No, it wasn't. It was maybe September 11th. But anyways, Bitcoin has shot up. The stock market is up. We can look at the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 right now. They're both up. Everything's up. Yeah. Where are you from? I'm Maya Bag. I'm Maya Bag. Am Maya Bag? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Name. My name is Javelin, and that's basically my whole name. My whole name is in that javelin word. Javelin. You know, there was a group of Spartans that were javelineers. So they weren't spearsmen, but they were javelineers. And so these javelineers, what's different about a javelin and a spear is a javelin is a intermediary weapon. So a spearsman would keep his spear. Keep his spear. A javelineer could attack from 20 to 30 feet away. Throw the fucking spear. And so you had to be deadly accurate, because if you like not hit the guy, he's going to pick up your spear and throw it back. So you got to kill the guy you're after. If you were a Spartan and you were a javelineer. Somebody just like goes into my YouTube and like turns it on. And he's like, you got to kill the guy. Like, he sees me saying that. Oh, you're from India. I love India. I love Indian food. I love Indian women. I love Indian people. In fact, one of my best friends in the world was Indian. I say was because he drowned, unfortunately. And I love that kid. I really did I love Chintan. Chintan Desai was my friend's name. And I loved that kid. He was like an inspiration to me. You know, because he was from India. His parents were from India. He came here. He migrated here the legal way. He came here the legal way, all the documentation and everything. He got into one of the best schools in the country, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And man, he was so smart. He was the smartest kid that I knew, Chintan. And unfortunately, he passed away. He drowned. And yeah, God rest his soul. I love that kid. It's been 15 years since I've talked to that kid. I loved him. Yeah. Good friend of mine. Yeah. Old Chintan. I had some good memories with Chintan, by the way. Like, I consumed my first psychedelics with that kid. Like, the first time I ever took psychedelics is with that kid. So I keep on calling him kid because we were so young then. We were in our 20s back then. Man, remember being back in your 20s? That was the greatest back in the day. When you were in your 20s, I feel like you could conquer the world when you're 20s. I could still conquer the world. The whole world needs conquering. somebody typed in the chat, in this chat that I'm on here. He said, "Let's go, Brandon." Man, remember that was like a national thing. Let's go, Brandon. I love that. Like they were singing it at baseball stadiums. You were hearing it at gas stations. Let's go, Brandon. You had bumper stickers. Today's episode is thank you, R.I.P. Chinton. You're right, bro. R.I.P. and I'm drinking the Rip It right now, right? It says R.I.P. That's crazy. It's crazy how the universe works sometimes. But I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, the stars are aligned in my horoscope and all this shit. No, I just, like, something like that. Like, yeah. Chintan, I love you, bro. Wish you were here. You know what's crazy is that his parents have a hotel. And they run a hotel, and I go to that hotel, and I just stay there sometimes. Like I'll just check in the hotel. They're like, "What are you doing?" I just want to, because I know he was there. Like he worked at the hotel for a while he was going to school, but Chinton was one of my good friends, bro. If he could see me now. Because he never seen me in a suit ever. And now, like, all I do is wear suits. And by the way, y'all didn't tell me what color suit that I should wear today. So what color suit should I wear today? I got brown. I think, you know what I should wear? I should wear my pea coat today. Like my pea coat over this. Oh, maybe gray. Oh, gray. Gray would look good with this. With the brown and the gray. Yeah, that's going to go good. I think I'm going that way. We're going to go back to listening to Trump for a minute.
The most beautiful endorsement, I think.
If you're in here, hit the like button, subscribe to me. It really helps me out. I'm going to grow this channel to
And in all fairness, they've endorsed me.
500,000. Yeah, I'm in a shop.
Again, and
I'm going to grow this channel to over 500,000 subscribers. I'm going to grow this channel to over 500,000 subscribers. See, you say it 3 times to make it happen. Yeah, I'm in a shop. You want to see my shop? This is my shop. Okay, this is my shop here. Oh. And our women go, wow. She's on fire. Let's look outside for today. Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's a really beautiful day out today too. Man, this time next year, I'm going to be down in the Key West with a brand new car. And I'm going to be driving around Key West in a convertible just like this. Your man, Javelin, is going to be in Key West next year at this time. It's beautiful weather. I'm going to be there next year driving around in Key West. Now, I don't want to go in the summer. I want to go like right about this time when the weather's, not as hot, and the guys are over there cutting grass. Some people ask me if I miss cutting grass. Sometimes I miss cutting grass, but I did it for so long. I cut grass for 20 years of my life. For 20 years of my life, I cut grass. Is that crazy? But I enjoyed it so much. I just loved being outside, and I guess that's kind of why I love being inside now, is because I was outside for so long in cutting grass. I'd be weed whacking and be cutting the grass, man. Cutting the grass and collecting that cash. But I got tired of just running around and trying to get money from here. So I was like, I'm just going to buy a shop. And then people can come to me. The money can come to me. Instead of me going to get the money now comes here. So, I still didn't tell me what type of a jacket I'm going to wear today. But I'm going to go get this jacket because I just saw this jacket and it is just beautiful. It's in my eye right now. Hey, yo, your boy. Oh, it's a bit much for today inside the shop. But man, What the beautiful jacket. I look like one of those old-time gangsters. Like Dick Tracy or some shit. No, not Dick Tracy. What, like an old-time mobster. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining my live this morning. I hope all of you are doing well in your lives. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to take a break here in a minute from the live and go to the bathroom. And I've got to do a couple things. But I appreciate you all for being on with me today. We were watching the Trump announcement, and somebody told me that I should get involved with politics, and I was like, I don't know, it's such a controversial subject, getting involved with politics. But me getting here on these live streams and doing this, it really helps me just communicate and effectively communicate to people. Yeah, I'm in a shop. Oh, yeah, and if you're in here, hit that like button and subscribe to me. I'm going to start going live more often, just talking about different things in the world and in life and in my life. And maybe at some point in time, I can let y'all know things about me. So. Bro, this yellow one, though. Come on, dog. Blue and yellow? Come on, dog. Come on. I'm liking this one. Bro, I normally am not like a blue and bro, this like I feel like it's matching my my high school colors. My high school colors was gold and blue. Yellow and blue rather. Yellow and blue. Having that hat on too long makes my fucking head hurt. Funky feeling on my head. Ooh, boys. If you got a question for me right before I go off, I'm going to get off here in just a minute. But if you got a question for me, type it in the chat. Yes, what's happening on the border is the single greatest issue in America today. We cannot allow our country to be invaded by hostile invaders. People that don't want any good for our country. It's not like these people are coming in the legal way, getting in line and doing all the paperwork necessary things. No, they're coming here illegally for a reason. There's a reason why you try to sneak in somewhere. If you're trying to sneak into somewhere, you're either underage or you don't have enough money. You try to sneak into the club, you're either underage or you don't have any money, okay? People are sneaking into the country. Why? Because what did he say? He said some of the people that are coming here are rapists, killers, murderers. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. So I agree with that statement. Dang, my hair's doing this funny thing. It's like poof, poof. Comb to side. All right, guys. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to be on live later, but I got to take a piss. This is what I got to do. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for enjoying being here with me. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to me, and I'm going to be going live again here later on today. I appreciate you guys.